Cancer, this is Lisa with the Poet Oracle, and today we're going to find out what's going on with you and the person you were thinking about when you clicked on this video. If you are a returning subscriber, thank you so much for your support, and if you have not yet subscribed, please consider doing so that you're notified when future videos are released. Today we are going to look at some tarot cards. I've got some oracle cards, and then at the end we're going to look at some personal messages. All right. Okay, well, the very first cards that we have look a little bit rough, okay? So this may be a tough situation that you're going through. We have the Judgment card, the Knight of Cups, and the Lovers all in the reverse. And then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse. So let's just talk through this, right? With the Judgment card, this feels like an unfair situation for you, right? It's a karmic lesson, and you may have gone in cycles with this individual just because you weren't learning the lessons at the time. This was an unrequited love. This is an individual that just didn't bring the emotions to the table, right? They could have been very manipulative. They could have been moody. They could have lied about things. They could have even been, taking money from you or something of that nature. But this is somebody that just ended up being a disappointment. And it caused a separation with the Lovers card in the reverse. It caused a complete detachment. Either you or them, it just walked away. I'm done. I surrender to this situation. It was one-sided. There was no equal give and take in this situation, right? There was no pouring into each other's cups. You were doing all the pouring and they were doing all the taking. And so it caused this imbalance. It caused trust issues. This person was being manipulative in whatever way that they were being manipulative, but they just failed to learn from their own their own mistakes, right? But then the Three of Swords in the reverse is all about letting it go, overcoming the pain, reconciling inside of yourself why you went through it, learning the lessons so that you can learn true forgiveness, right? You cannot learn true forgiveness until you have identified and know the reason why certain things happen. So if somebody lied to you over and over and over again, what is it that you learned from that? Did you learn more self-love? Did you learn how to pay attention to the red flags, listen to your intuition more? What is it that you learned? So this is all about taking that pain from the past and putting it behind you. Now, the Three of Swords does have all those swords in the heart. So this individual may have hurt you more than one time, causing the trust issues that are showing with the Lovers card in the reverse. So let's get one more. All right, we have the Wheel of Fortune in the reverse. This relationship felt like a setback in your life. There were some external forces or outside influences that may have caused this breakdown in this relationship. The manipulation, maybe this individual had other people that they were entertaining outside of this relationship. But this just really signifies just feeling like this whole situation was just bad luck altogether. Disrupted what it is that you wanted out of this relationship. It's a setback. All right, and then we have the King of Pentacles in the reverse. This could be somebody that was very stubborn, not financially together, right? Greedy, indulgent, but not willing to give in the same way that they take. All right, we have the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups can represent regret and remorse. So you or this individual may have that because of maybe you regret giving as much as you did to the situation. Maybe they regret lying, manipulating in this situation. But this is all about missing an opportunity altogether. All right, with cups, you could be dealing with a water sign, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, doesn't have to be. Also, you've got some pentacles. You could be dealing with a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn. All right, and then we have the Knight of Cups. So this is all about, this could be a new individual altogether coming in, or it could be this person coming back changed. But the Knight of Cups is all about somebody that's highly romantic, very emotional, very sensitive. And also very imaginative. This is also a water sign, a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces card. But this could be a new person, like I said, or this could be this individual changing. I'm going to take it as it's a new person coming in that's able to give their emotions, that's able to show their love, that's able to reciprocate. All right, and then we have the Three of Swords in the reverse again. Oh my gosh. This is the second time that we get this one, and this is all about forgiving, letting go of the pain of the past, being optimistic about the future, and recovering. Recovering from the crap that you went through in this situation. And then we have the Ten of Wands. This is all about, you know, having a lot of responsibility, but also being able to see accomplishments. And so you're working really hard, whether it be at a relationship or a job, but you will see the rewards from it or the accomplishment from it, right? It may have felt like a burden in this situation, but you got a Knight of Cups on the table. That Knight of Cups is ready and willing to give the heart. All right, let's get some out of this deck and see what else we have for you as messages. It looks like you went through quite a lot with somebody that was not truthful with you. They might have even frauded you out or deceived you out of some money. All right, and then we have the Seven of Coins. So ironically, I just said, you know, it took you out of the money, but this relationship sets you back a little bit. Whether that be set you back financially, it sets you back emotionally, spiritually, whatever the case is. All right, somebody was lazy in this situation. They wanted you to give, but they didn't want to give back. Take, 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 take. All right, and then we have the Three of Cups. This is all about, you know, people that you have around you. I'm sorry, it's in the reverse. Three of Cups in the reverse. This is all about people that you have around you that you can't trust, right? Bad friends, bad company. Or also just you pulling back from the social gatherings and social events and things of that nature, right? So you're not wanting to go out. Maybe you had mutual friends. You don't want to go out with those friends anymore, right? Pulling back. They're bad friends. They're not feeding you the right information, or this person wasn't. All right, then we got the Page of Swords. Wow. This is in the reverse. The Page of Swords in the reverse is somebody that's all talk, but it also can represent two-faced people. And I find that ironic with the Three of Cups. Sounds like you've got some people in your midst that you can't trust, whether it be this person, a group of friends that you all had, or just some friends in general. But you got some people that are gossiping, or could be gossiping about you, running their mouth about you. Maybe this person's running their mouth about you, trying to gaslight you in some way. Boy, they got the nerve, you know, like people that do you wrong go out and talk bad about you. Like, really? Anyways, we got the Ace of Wands in the reverse. And this is just a card of fearing change. So maybe this individual is unmotivated to change. And maybe that's what this card is significant of. Or maybe you're just restless. You know, if you're still in this situation, you want to go. All right. But if you're out of this situation, you're restless. You're ready for a new opportunity, a new beginning of some sort. I want to get one more. But you're not going to have it with this person, it looks like. I think this person's talking garbage. Talking trash out there on you. Talking in the streets on you. All right, and then we have the Nine of Swords in the reverse. This is somebody that's having hope for tomorrow. They might reach out to you. If you're not in contact with this individual, they may want to reach out and talk to you. But this is all about coping with what you've been through, you know, learning what the lessons were and really moving forward. All right, let's get some oracle cards for you. Let's see what's going on there. All right, we got keep an open mind and engagement. Keep an open mind is your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. So you may have someone around you. We do have this Knight of Cups that's very emotional, very romantic, very imaginative and idealistic and sensitive. But that may not be the type of person that you normally would involve yourself in on a romantic level. But this is really cautioning you to keep your mind open. If you want something different, you must be willing to try something different. And then we got the engagement card. Your love life is ascending to a higher level of commitment. If you want it, it's here. It's on the table. You got the Knight of Cups All these other cards represent somebody that just did not bring the right engagement to the situation. But now you've got a card that represents that you might actually have a true engagement with somebody that goes somewhere, goes the distance. That's beautiful. Keep your eyes open for the people that are already in your life, already around you. You already may know this individual that is your soulmate, but they're going to be different from what you're usually dating. We got karmic relationship. Now, I do believe that the relationship that we were talking about in the beginning was a karmic relationship. Karmic relationships are sent to teach you something, right? Either teach you how to love you more, teach you how to listen to your intuition more, listen to your heart more. All right, and then we have the talking card in the reverse. This is about, you know, having conversations on a deeper level, but it's in the reverse because I don't know that you and this individual may not be speaking at all, or if you are speaking, it's not of substance. You're not gaining clarity about the situation through those conversations. All right, we have the addiction card in the reverse. Now, the addiction card can represent codependency, obsession, possession, trying to control the situation, but it's in the reverse. You've let it go. You let it go. You can't control it. You're letting it go. All right, and then we have healthy choices in the reverse. Now, this is all about making healthy choices for you, okay? And, you know, you might be struggling in this area, especially coming out of a relationship, but you've got to do that self-love, that self-care, looking inward and really learning what it is that you needed to learn from this situation so that you can make healthier choices in the future. But it's in the reverse. So just caution you to do your shadow work and make sure that you're really focusing in on what it is, what were the lessons that you needed to learn from the situation. All right, let's get a dream oracle for you. Ooh, we got the North Star. This is number 19. Flip your inner light switch. This is really telling you to follow your heart. Where is your intuition pulling you? Is your intuition pulling you towards somebody that you already know, a new individual? Is it pulling you to focus in on yourself? You know, this is all about looking at yourself, understanding who you are, what you've been through, what you've learned, so that you can direct yourself to your next destination, whether that be a relationship, actually moving, whatever it is, but it's following that true core within you, what is going to make you happy and going towards it. Beautiful. All right, let's get one of the Fairy Temple Oracle cards. And then we're going to go to some personal messages for you. Let's do it. Ooh, we got the Patience Fairy. Okay, now this patience is resist, realize, and commitment. So listen, this really signifies this entire reading, right? If we talk about the very first word, right, being resist. You resisted this. You're like, hey, you know what? I'm done with this situation. I don't deserve what I'm getting from this situation. So you disconnected with that Lover's card in the reverse, right? You resisted it. You say, you know what? I'm walking away, either emotionally or physically or both. And then it has realize. Now, realize is all about looking within, learning the lessons so that you can forgive and so that you can go into new situations. And then boom, it goes to commitment. Commit to yourself that you'll listen to yourself more, but it also could represent an actual commitment that's coming in. Beautiful card. Beautiful card. All right, let's get some personal messages to this reading. We got soulmates, kindred. Oh, listen, we just said that your soulmate may differ from your usual type. Your soulmate may be in your presence right now, or at least a kindred spirit where you guys, when you first met, it was just like click. You just got each other. You understand each other. And then it says your response is what you have control of. That's right. How we respond to things, how we handle the things that happen to us in our life means everything. If you went through this heartache and you learned how to love yourself more, then your response was absolutely spot on. This says you must and you will, okay? You must and you will do your shadow work. Learn from the mistakes of the past. That's what you must and will do, okay? All right, we had a couple come out. So it says, scissors cut just like knives. That's right. I mean, when you cut the ties with this person, of course it hurt. It hurt both of you, okay? Like knives going into your heart. And then it says, stars shine brightest in the darkness. That's right. This is the time right now that you need to be doing your shadow work, especially with this Ace of Wands in the reverse, all that light in the reverse. Okay, you need to be able to learn what it is, heal from the past, and move forward. And then this says, time to clean the circle. Remove those who don't serve you. Remember when we were talking about this Three of Cups in the reverse? You got some bad friends in your company. You need to look at your circle and clean it out. It might be wearing you out. All right, let's get a poem for this situation, and then we'll get some direct messages from your person. All right, number 10, lover. I spoke of a love that ended when it never had a start. I spoke of this lover that never loved the delicateness of my heart. Oh, my goodness. I don't even know if I need to explain that, but this individual, and then you get the Lover's card in the reverse, this individual did not appreciate, respect, or nurture your heart and your love for them. That's clear. You loved them, but they didn't give the same love back. All right, these are direct messages. If this person can say anything to you at all, what would they say to you? If their pride wasn't in the way, if their ego wasn't in the way, what exactly would they say to you? All right, we're going to get a couple of them, then I'm going to read them one by one for you. Okay, we'll get one or two more and then we'll read these. Oh man, there's so many that came out. Okay. The very first one message is, this needs to end. Now, I don't know if they're saying that the separation needs to end or the relationship as a whole needs to end. Let's see what other cards we have. This says you aren't there for me. So it looks like they want the separation to end. You're not there for me. This says you didn't get away with that. Wait a minute. Based on these cards, I think they didn't get away with that, but they might be putting some blame out on you. This says, can we work on being friends? And then it says, you could break my heart. Child, this person is all over the moon. What is going on? This says, I never expected to fall in love, but I'm so glad I did. Whew. Then it says, I've cried so much over this. This says, we can make it through the storms. I don't know. It says, stepping out of comfort. Stepping out of comfort zones is hard for me. Honey, what kind of love you supposed to be having if you can't even step out your comfort zone? All right. This says, I just want to sleep beside you, lay in your arms, hug your spirit, dance with your heartbeat. Oh, they're trying to come in with all the love, aren't they? Oh my goodness. But yet when they had you, it was unrequited love. They weren't willing to give equally. This says, can we talk honestly? And the last message, music makes me think of you. So they listen to songs, honey. They sitting around listening to breakup music, crying. All right. Before I let you go, let's talk a little bit about some money and career. We're going to move past this. You got some bad friends in your company that you may need to clean that circle up a little bit. You got somebody that you detach from, whether that be emotionally, physically, whatever. But they're trying to sneak back in some way, right? But you got a whole nother situation that might be opening up for you. And that is in the sense of this Knight of Cups showing up, maybe a soulmate, kindred spirit. But you got to follow your heart. And be patient that what is anticipated to come to you will. All right, let's get some money and career cards. Personal messages. Just a couple. See what All right, this fell out in a grouping, so let's see what it has to say. It says focus on the next step. All right, so I don't know if you're wanting to evolve your career or start something new, but focus on the next step so you can move forward. This says September. All right, so maybe something happened in September, or you started something in September, or something is really going to take off next September. And then this says inspired. So you've been inspired to do something, and I would say that this is cautioning you to take the action. Don't just sit back and think about it. If you sit back and think about it, I promise you nothing's going to happen, because opportunity will not knock unless you build the door. So maybe this is cautioning you to start building on that door a little bit. And then hopefully by next September, you'll be getting what you want out of this situation, financially, career-wise, whatever it is. All right, well, this is your reading. Please make sure to come back and check me out again.